I made some miracle. I turn up a miracle. See my shining truth. I can keep it original on a high end note. Can you feel the flow? Do you just like to blow? Maybe I just like to tell the way I like to bro. Victory grow. I like to bro. Seeing motion, I'm seeing hypnotoast. Up in the morning on the side, she got that toast. She got that crunch into another dimension, electric flow. Electric flow, electric flow. I see night today, but nothing like the salt. Can you see the way I've been off in a roar? I'm talking lion tribe of Judah, I be smart. Never had a hesitation, I go hard. Can you understand the heart that you hear? Can you feel me? All I gotta hear. Do you feel me? All I got to get from here? Cause one more year, no one cannot take it. Second year being king, I'm adjacent. Told these people how to move and I did no complacence. But I showed them I do a lot to erasing. I understand the word, rerouted then I swerve. Understand the mind is heightened into the nerves. Heightened into the serve. Feel me in the earth. Feel me in the yard, but I still stand sure. Tenantly. My name in this sir, I cannot be like an elite. My bars are elite. It ain't no diss, but I'm showing him how to be. Life inside the breathe. W-R-E, life inside the weed. Raising. If you with the hitting the phasing. Hypnotized, going to a new dimension. Fading in and out, but I still get the hinting.
We go.
Alright. Let me see your fit. How you put on blue? Come here. Hey, wait, come here.
You just snap your finger at me?
No.
Really?
I don't want to see your fit. She's going to a baby shower. I said, they say be fruitful and multiply, but they don't be teaching these kids wisdom like the real fruits of life. I'd be like, dawg, they getting half message, and that's what you get for trying to read the Bible just directly, and then saying, oh, it may be hinting this. Then when somebody say, oh yeah, it's actually meaning this, so you get a broader perspective, they be like, nah, that ain't it. Alright, bro, we be talking about a subject, and I'm like, yeah, this the whole message. And I show them like the real foundation where they can look at each subject, like each theme, and see it. But it be slipping.
Where's my black makeup bag? those in front seat?
Is it it's in the back. In the pocket. But like I be telling people like, say if you want to make cookies, and I be like, yeah, you always gotta watch that oven when you bake it. People be like, yeah, that's common sense, watching for each thing like you're baking. Then when I bring it into a wisdom factor, where something like they didn't know, but they think they're on track to, when I say that, they be like, no, it ain't right. I'm like, bro, if I break it down to you, they gonna be like, oh, he think I'm slow. No, man. If I slow down and try to show you a smaller version of what I'm talking about, you gonna use pride and disregard what I'm saying. I be giving people full facts of wisdom from the Bible, from the Quran, from the Torah. I've been from a newspaper. From a manual. Yeah, I know how to read all languages. I said I split up all words, so we only gonna speak the one that we originated in. But I know how to read all languages. If I wanted to talk to somebody in a different language, I could talk to them. I wouldn't be able to send them letters back. But I could tell them like, this is what the language is right here. Then he gonna translate and he gonna find the difference. It's really a teaching pattern. You're not gonna understand the teacher, but he gonna help you understand the lesson. So like, teacher, what you know? You only know this? No, I know more stuff, but it's the curriculum I'm teaching you on right now. You asking a question, I'm gonna show you a full foundation so you can look at each subject like that. I'm not gonna just show you one understanding to one subject. No, the subject, what I speak is gonna open up to multiple subjects. And people don't like when I do that. I'm real deal a bloom factor. I'm a real deal flower. I can make that bloom. I can make it bloom. Just like you got to be patient to see the flowers grow, but it grow fast. You'll leave 1 week, they come out, they full grown. Or you minding your business, trying to get some things in order, and you're like, let me go by the flower field. You looking at your subject, you looking at what you learned, then you look at me and be like, let me go into it, and this and it be like, blew all that out the water. And I see more things I can blow out the water, but let me touch the subject on this too. I know, because I do the same thing. I look at my understanding, then I look at everybody else's, then I look back at mine, I'm like, okay, I see they're on track, but they're also missing this energy source that they can accept and move forward with. But they're using pride. It's really a Satan deception. It said before Christ come back, Satan will come and deceive the whole world. That means Christ is already on earth, so they can say don't believe this person, that's Christ right there. Like, he's saying to himself, but he's really manipulating people. It said when Christ come, he gonna be in the flesh, walking amongst the humans. It said Antichrist will come and deceive the whole entire world. The Antichrist will arrive while Christ standing alone with his son. But his son, we didn't tell the whole subject. We just said y'all just gonna have to see the second coming. Just know we coming. But we're not gonna tell y'all the whole subject and matter, but we're gonna tell you like main events. You just gotta believe in the in-betweens. It still point back to the real raw material. Like, the mother's not even in here for real. Like, females not even in earth. They all in heaven. we really teaching y'all the factors on what a female should look like and what a female shouldn't look like. That's why I say your wife is your heavenly reward. When you combine one with a woman, you take over her energy and your energy. She's supposed to be dominant. A woman supposed to learn in silence, meaning that she's in heaven. It's a mind hack. I know how to add in the Bible. I know how to add verses together in the Bible. That's how I know my core understanding. I'm like, bro, you can really add verses together and see exactly what's going on. And then if you listen to like people that's really mainstream, that got big names, that's like not like 21 Savage. That's a artist name. But if you look at the real raw name, you can really find direction. You look at Rod Wave, you can find direction. But them two, they brothers already. That's Cardi Kid, that's Ganesha. They been locked in like that. You gotta know yourself to know other people. If you don't know yourself, you ain't gonna know other people. The more you know yourself, the easier it will be to know yourself again in another lifetime. The more you know yourself, the easier it will be for you to know yourself in the next lifetime. People don't believe in reincarnation because they can't remember their own foundation. But the people who can see their own foundation, looking at other people like, dang, y'all ain't gonna believe in that? We always tell you to be yourself for a reason. It's because you got to know yourself in each timeline. I've been knowing myself. Yeah. I cry explanations. I ain't never cried for real. I cried out in explanation. I'm crying out energy. It's a tactic. I never really sat there and cried. I cried out emotion. Like emotion communication is really a boost standard. God, do you need to see this to understand something? A lot of people ain't cried before. And they be like, dang, why people saying they cried and they feel better? When you cry, bro, you really got to be grounded in what you cried for and really understand it. I'm like, so is you crying and understand? That's the only reason why I cry, because I know how to cry and understand it. Once you actually know how to cry and understand it, you can be grounded once your tears fall to the ground or to another material and really be grounded and understand that. This world is a system. Everything is a system. They just trying to tweak a system. They trying to tweak an energy system. When they did the 369, Tesla said this energy must stay contained as 369. And then they mess around. They took all that stuff. They try to tweak the energy, and they really moved the frequency. Cause bro, we breathe energy. We don't naturally breathe air. We naturally breathe energy. What the air is real deal the pops coming from off the energy. Like if you really listening to music, you gonna feel air coming from off of it. That's static energy being released. What we breathing right now is what energy already released, like static form revolving around the earth. That's why they're saying the ozone layer picking up. It's because they really deal tweaking the electric magnetic fields. You feel me? They really trying to tweak the what's it called? You feel me? The universal magnetic field. No matter what number singles they put it in, we can still learn. We can still see a pattern on how the real deal move. You feel me? Like they can move it to 4. It's 369. They can move it to 4 7 10, and we'd be like, all right, move forward, have faith, go, continue going through the valley. 7 equals equal days and rest. Like 7 days equal everlasting eternity. 10, stand on 10, don't run. You feel me? It said when you run, it showed that you're a coward. You feel me? It show that you unrighteous. It show that you wicked. But when you stand still, you stand bold as a lion. It show that you show righteous. You show power. That's why people really didn't get the shooting, because they be like, oh, I stand on 10, I stand like this. It's a false manipulation. They really shift the energy. They shifted really their brain energy. When they put the crown over the halo, that put the on the thorns over the halo. It stopped energy flow. They're really trying to tweak the event of Jesus through cartoons and everything. And we're like, you know what? We see that y'all know how to place ourselves here. Because knowledge is free. It's just how you use it. They using knowledge wrong. And it was reincarnating real deal trying to persecute somebody for no reason. They're like, if we can't do it now, let's go do it then. Because we see what he's doing and we feel like we know what the event is going to turn out to. I'm like, no. I really didn't know how to show people like, okay, if you're in the energy field that feel good, that shit not gonna ride. I really show y'all like I can sit back on the energy field y'all like, but like the real energy that's in tune with the harmony that you actually want, you ain't gonna, you feel me? You ain't gonna like it unless you use pride and be like, oh, I like it, 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 I like it. It ain't gonna fall off. You're gonna go into an energy field of not liking it, but saying that you're liking it. That's mental torture. You're gonna start creating a fire in the back of your brain. Your subconscious gonna turn into fire. It ain't gonna be living water. Your subconscious supposed to be flowing, living water. That shit gonna turn to fire. That's why I'm deleting the actual color red. Because red attached to fire. I'm going to turn it blue. Move up the whole energy field. Because I'm like, if y'all shifted energy right here and we still understand the energy that's really connected to the main source, and y'all just took a percentage, not even a percentage, a decimal of a fraction of a decimal of a fraction of a decimal of a fraction, and then break that down to pi on how long that sentence can go, because pi start with 3 as Holy Trinity, meaning that we control your outcome. You feel me? No matter what you say or do, we control it. Then point 14, 7 days of rest, 7 above, so below. He said God put eternity in the hearts on people in earth. People on earth got eternity in their hearts. So they're aligned to move in certain outcomes and certain positive energy, but move it in a low profile, or they can shoot up and really move in a standard profile. But it really depends on their wisdom that they're getting, so they can stay maintained at whichever level they want to stay in. Or they're gonna get forced to a better level if the importance is matched to the, you feel me, to the congruency. That's the same thing with energy. If it's matched to the congruency, it's gonna stay contained while everything else get really pushed down. The only reason why it's taking so long for everything to get in place is because conviction is happening. It's really gonna be a conviction point where it's gonna be like, damn, we can't deny what we feeling. We know exactly what it is. You feel me? And no one believe you, just know I did, man.